Hi guys, welcome back to Works of Resource Soviet Republic. I'm Risen32 and this is the Soviet Isles. Things are looking pretty good for us at the moment. We have definitely turned a corner in the last episode. And now it's all about working towards the future. So let's just have a little look around and see what's going on. So we are in March 1978. We've just extinguished a fire, which is excellent. You're going to notice that we have concrete roads or concrete or asphalt roads appearing quite nicely in our capital city now, which is going to be excellent. Still a little bit to do, but we are pretty much there, which is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to this finally being tarmacked. A few little roads to touch up, but they will be coming in no time. So else it's going really well. If we look at our population right now, we have got 14,000 people. We've got 6,700 adults. Production is up, and that is excellent. Money-wise, we are doing pretty good. We've got nearly 500,000 in the bank. Expenditures are going down. Fuel is next to nothing now. Food we're on the ball with. Just, it is looking good. And we are selling power, everything. We're looking good. But what we need to do is get a few more things into production. So I want to set up a few things for that. And by that, I mean vehicles. And we'll go over there and have a look in a moment. We just need to prepare for it. So guys, if you do enjoy this episode, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Right, so something we're going to need over this side of town. I was just looking at exports and what we're going to export out of this warehouse here. We currently have imports in here too, so we need to find a way to get the imports out of here, out of this storage and into another storage, which I'm not sure how we're going to do that. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to hold a lot less mechanical components here, probably just 5%. It's only 16 tons, and that's going to enable us to hold a lot more of the stuff. We're not going to hold. We're going to get rid of alcohol here in the future. We're holding a lot of fabric. We don't. I think 39 tons of fabric is enough. Chemicals, we don't need it. I don't think we need to export them quite yet. So we're not going to export chemicals from here. Okay. I've only just decided that as well. Clothes, we're going to export. Electrical components, we're buying in here, so we need to keep those in there. Plastics, we want to export. Electronics, we'll keep a small amount of these as well, and that'll become obvious in the future. So what I want to do is we need a little bit of storage here, and this is going to be. Can we get a few? What I'm thinking is we have a couple of warehouses in this area. We just transfer between the two warehouses. Now, it's probably not the most efficient way, but if we can get a couple in here, at least this means we can import into there, hold the excess in these warehouses, and then distribute it around the town. That is my thought process. So we shall see how that goes. So if we put one in here, and then if I can get another one along here anywhere, okay, we can get you on this way, but then I might as well, let's just put another, okay, put you here. So we're going to have two, so I think we could probably get three in here, which will be more than enough. And this is future-proofing as well. It doesn't matter if they're connected. It can connect them if they want. Okay. So we're going to let these get built, and then it will become apparent later once we have everything set up. What these are going to do, we're just going to use them as overflows for our imports. And then we've always got a supply here, and we're going to be exporting. I think this should be enough. We're not hitting those limits yet, but if we just have a look in the buildings here. Oh, that's about time, isn't it? I know. We've got a train just arrived, so we've got plenty of people turning up. We also have lots of building going on. So these industries are going to be picking up soon, which is going to be really good. And that is excellent. We're not quite, we're starting to make a little bit of excess chemicals. So that's what I really want to be doing. And we're going to try and push that. But see, look, we've got 18 people on the chemical plant. So it's coming along. Do we have no gravel in here? We do have gravel. Okay, that's fine. You're working without issues. Good. So this is excellent. This means it will push both our plastics and the clothing factories quite nicely, so we should be able to get excess fabrics in here now and deliver them to this warehouse. I haven't messed. Oh no, I did take off. Did we change this chap? Yeah, you're still doing you're the wood cutting one, aren't you? Yeah. So maybe I changed it. Was it you? There's no other little one. I feel like there's a small one. No. Okay, so that's going good. So yeah, so we're going to let these get built. I'm also going to commission another couple of these, which is excellent. So we'll get two more of these built, as these two are starting to fill up now, which is good. Yeah, you're full. You're starting to fill up. So those two will come in. This part of the town is looking really good. It's going to look nicely built up. Is this even working? I don't think it is. I don't think I have a bus running to this one yet, but that's fine. So that is good. So we didn't do that. So we can leave this area. We've got the substation up. So this section. Oh wow, we've got 81 tons of food in there. That is brilliant. That is what I wanted to see. Oh, actually, in that case, what we can do, we can stop alcohol over here. We don't need to ship alcohol out of here. So we'll get rid of alcohol. There we go. And that gives us a lot more space in here. So we've got one import, which is the mechanical components, which we're going to be trying to empty out of here. And then these two, we will definitely find uses for it. Right. So what I want to do also while we're here, we're preparing for the vehicle. The vehicle? Yeah. That's not what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there we go. We're preparing for the vehicle manufacturing. Now, I don't think we've got this in here, have we? What is this called? This is called... okay, right. So we need to rename this harbour. And what are we going to rename it? I think we might be better off. Let's give it the actual name it has. I can't do the hyphens on my keyboard. There we go. And we're going to call it Food Harbour. Now, we do need to set up some booze production somewhere, but I think we'll be able to do that in time. So we now know what this is. So the ship here, so you come into there. So we have got you set up. So we just want you to pick up food and booze until you're 100% full here. That's definitely not going to be 100% full. We'll keep the food and booze on there just to get rid of it. Clothes, yep. Prefab, so you can do everything. I like 50% full is fine there. 100% here. We drop everything off at Dengle Harbour. That is going to change now. So this is the one we need to remove. Are we going to go there? Where are we? Oh no, we've gone the wrong way. This is where we want to be. So we're going to send this chap now is going to come into this harbour. We are going to have to build an additional vehicle for. Oh, that is going there. Okay, we've set this up. I don't even remember setting this up. This is excellent. Let's just confirm what we're doing here. So you're going to be dropping off everything but construction materials. That is correct. Here you're going to be dropping off just construction materials is all I want you dropping off there. This may change with time, but we will look into that. And then borders, yeah. You're not picking up... Oh, there's another ship doing mechanical components, and you just unload everything. Okay, cool. So we're going to let that ship just crack on with life, which is excellent. Now we're over here, we can start to look into how we're going to distribute what comes into here. So I've got this warehouse here. This warehouse is local to the supermarché here, or the supermarket. So that will be up and going once we get a delivery and we get some food in here and clothes and meat we're going to need to bring in as well. So we can look at meat in a moment. This warehouse here, what I want to do is what we're not going to be storing in this very much anymore is food. Now, we've probably got some pubs in there. So what we're going to do is he's going to come to this warehouse. He's going to unload whatever we tell you. I wish we could like predefine these before. I can't remember which one it is. Before we get the actual vehicles into it. So in that case, I'm going to buy one vehicle to get the vehicle in there, and we will do a covered hull. Yep, and 8 tons. I mean, I don't know what to buy. That's why I was chuckling. I guess we'll just use a small one and we can flog it later because I want you to unload food and booze and clothes into that warehouse. Wait, was that the right warehouse? Let's get rid of all these. Get rid of all this stuff. Let's make you a bit smaller. Is that the right? No, we want you to go to this warehouse, surely, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. So we don't want these. We want you to go to this chap here. We want you to unload storage to like maximum clothes. Yeah, and booze. No, do we want booze there? I mean, yeah, let's put booze into it. That'll be fine. We've got plenty of food there, though, haven't we? And then we want you to come here and we want you to load booze. I can't remember how I've distributed them, but we'll tell him to do it on all of them. There we go. That'd be sweet. So this chap will get running and make sure we've got that going. It's currently without power, which is scheduled to be done. So okay, that is fine. I think we should be okay for the short term, possibly. We'll chance it. Right. So that's that set up. You're ready to go. You have power. So as soon as we get a delivery in here, this chap is going to kick in. Now, where is that ship? That'd be quite interesting to know this. Fuel is meant to be coming here. We're going to have to keep an eye on fuel. Fuel is something that I want to look at. And you are currently... Okay, you're on your way back to start loading up. Okay, that is good. So you're going to do that. That is excellent. And then he'll come into here. And we've got loads of food and booze in here. So it's going to be good. We're going to be able to start shipping this. Now, what I am curious about, are these actually getting anywhere near to running yet? Have you got food in you? Oh, this is good. Okay. So what I also want to do, and what we haven't set up here, is I want another harbour next to it. We are going to get to the vehicles. I just want to make sure that we're going to be able to get that town set up. So if we can get another little harbour in here, that would be perfect. And if we get this up and running, that would be just... I don't know why I had to say that so many times. Yeah, and if we can we squeeze one in it? It just has to be a small one. I mean, it would have been better to do a bigger one initially. Oh, yeah, okay. You going to go in? Excellent, cool. That is a little bit lower, but that is fine. And then what I want to try and do, if it's going to let me do it, we may end up moving this. I'm hoping... Oh, no, I can. So there's one. If I can get one in... Anywhere? Okay. How about... So I can definitely get one over here. I want 2 of these, and this is where we're going to be distributing the food. Awesome. And this will be set up. Eventually, we're going to have a dedicated vehicle set up for this. which will, I say a vehicle, a dedicated ship set up to deliver all of this. So this will get built when it gets built, which will be fine, and then we can start distributing the food. Does that mean that then you are... Okay, you're up and running, that's good. So we are going to need to get meat here. Do we have a meat storage? We just have... Oh, we have this you here. Okay, good. That is what I was hoping for. And you are... Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over here. Okay, let's not worry about that then. We have got some distribution offices here, which have been set up, so that's perfect, cool. So in that case, we're going to want a meat, at least one meat in here. Now, I've probably said it was going to be something else, but let's get one. Oh, actually, no, we don't need to do that, do we? We've got these two distribution offices here. So you've got, okay, that works out fine. So where are you delivering to? You're delivering to the shopping centres. Okay, well, you can take one to this one as well, and we'll have you unload there too. Fill these up to like 40%, and then we can add these two onto it as well. It would distribute that. And we're going to keep a small amount of vehicles in there. It's already going to do the business alert. It's heading out. That is excellent. Cool. So this is all ready to tick over. Now let's get to the exciting part, which is going to be, this is going to be our new bread and butter. No, that probably isn't the right words. Right. So our vehicle factory is up and running here. Now we can see in it what resources we're going to need. And we're going to need plastic, mechanical components, electrical components, electronics, and fabric. Now, we make all of that bar two of them, so we don't make all of it. We make 3/5 of it. Well, there's steel as well, so we make half of it. We make a little bit over half of it, so 3/4 of it, which is fine. So let's look at like what vehicle we're going to want to build first. And I'm kind of thinking we kind of need a lot of covered vehicles. Now, to get the license on these vehicles, it is not cheap. So I want to look at something that we're going to build that isn't going to like absolutely rinse us full of cash. Now I'm keen to get one of these Soviet Union numbers. Now this one is 409,000, but it is also... How do I see like the specifications of the vehicle? That'd be really good. Oh, there. So it only does 60 kilometers an hour, but it is 12 tons. That does 95 kilometers an hour, but it's 10 tons. So I'm going to go over quantity over speed, and we're going to take this chap. Okay, we've now got him. So he's going to go into here, and we're going to start construction. This dude here. It's going to take, it takes a little while to get them going, but what we don't have at the moment is we don't have anybody in these houses, which is fine because we haven't had food delivered. So as soon as food's delivered, I'm going to take a load of people out of this town and move them into here. I'll probably also do a little bit of changing of the trains. We need to have a look at that as well. So I want to set up, like, I'm going to use this area here because it's quite central in aspect to everything else, kind of, I guess. Yeah, it's not. Well, we're going to use it as a place to distribute the resources that we're bringing in from this dock, like an additional distribution area, I think. And we're just going to use this as like the docks. So it's going to create hopefully a buffer. I'm not too worried about like how much cash we're going to make now. I think we're going to be good. So let's look at the components that we need in here. So we need mechanical components, electrical components, electronics, if I remember rightly. It won't tell me the storage now. Yeah. So we need to have... So I reckon we can get 3, maybe 4 warehouse. I think 2 warehouses and maybe an open storage space and another vehicle storage would be good. Or actually, how much is the storage in the warehouse here? No, I reckon 1 warehouse would be fine. Okay. And an open vehicle storage, and that's just going to be somewhere where we can get our vehicles moving or sent out from. Okay, so we can get you in here. Or I feel like I kind of want the warehouse stashed away at the back. Yeah. I wonder if we're going to be able... Oh, we've got a big bus station there, haven't we? We set that up. So if we get this chap on the corner here... Will you do this? How do I mean, if I do that, will you connect up? I'd like it connected to this one. If you will connect up to it, that would be excellent. You will. Perfect. Cool. That's what I want there. So that's going to be good. Then I want vehicle storage. We're going to have a small open storage as well, just to hold some excess steel, as there may be times where it's being pinched. And I'm expecting we need to get more people into the warehouse, into the steel mill factory, steel mill. So that's going to be a little bit of a delay, but I think that'll be fine. And we want to get a vehicle containers. Did we get a large one? Oh, we did get large ones, didn't we? So I want a few of these. My thought process is that the more of these we have, I may be wrong, the better it's going to be for like different types of vehicles. Because what's probably going to happen is I am going to forget that I'm building a vehicle. I'm going to build loads of extra ones, and I don't really want to sell them. I don't know what I'm going to put there. We could have. I mean, we could put this in here, but how have we got buses? Yeah, we do. We can just take... Okay, I think that would be quite nice. And it's going to be... Is it? What do we want? Oh, you hit... Okay, that works even better. We put you here. There we go. Good. Cool. Right. So that's going to be all the storage that we're going to want here. I know there's a lot being built over this side of the map, but that's absolutely fine. You know, we want a busy side to this. So I think we're going to do a little bit of the old asphalt road here and get that ready to go. So if we run you along there like so, excellent. Make sure you're nice and smooth. Yep, and then bring you. You go straight into it. You will. Okay, we've got a little bit of space to do anything we want to do in here as well. Hopefully, I can get this road out of here. That is perfect. Okay, you just did it. All right, it's like that. Oh, there we are. Got you. Okay, if we can get you and then bring you into here. Cool. Now, what I didn't check is, do these all have power? I am not sure. Okay, yeah, we've got power over here. This one may not have power, so we may need to get power over to this side, which we got here. Okay. So now what I want to do, I haven't set it up yet. I want to get a bridge across here. I'm thinking I'll probably do this in between, but I need to like lift everything up to this height. Are you the same height as that? Okay, yeah. So I want to get a bridge over this road. I think it'd be quite cool if we can come over the top of it. And at the moment we can't. We just need to lift the side. Oh, need to lift the sides up a little bit more, which I think. Oh, we could. Oh, I want it done. Okay, which we can do. So this is like in my what? Oh, I'll do that in between episodes. But I'm going to lift this side up so we can get a good height on it, and then just have like a little road bridge over there, and possibly then try and like level this side out to that height is what I'm thinking. But that'll be in between. So we're looking good. So that's our vehicle manufacturing world is ready to run, and that's going to be lovely. So we don't have a road in to that yet. Right, okay, right, let's get this road in or set up. We can set up a temporary road, maybe just a construction road, because as I'm not sure, so I'm going to do it in the old dirt road because there's still some smoothing that I need to do down here, and hopefully I'll definitely remember. If we put you into there we go. Good, cool. Right, ready? I want you to be this. Oh, cancel it. I didn't take the dirt. Didn't take the dirt. There we go. I was like, why is it asking me to build it? So we'll get you across here. This is a building access until we get that bridge up, which will take a little while, and that is for sure. Okay, good. So we're all ready to go in this side. I'm quite excited to get this area set up. I think it's going to really, really push, like, definitely the production on the steel mill. The trains, who do we have stopping in here? I'm quite interested. Where are you going? You are the iron mine. Yeah. So I wish it glowed red here. So that must be this station here. Yeah. So eventually this will have a train. The train for the steel mill will just run backwards and forwards from this town. I really want to get people in there, and that's the plan. But I'm going to wait till we got that set up. Also, another bit of good news that we can look at here, and it's the reason why, it just adds to the reason why we were building the sort of those specifically covered hull trucks, is like this farm is up and going now, which is excellent. These fields are all sowed, so this is going to be a good little test to see how this is going to go. So what I also need to do then is, forgot about that, we're going to have to take the ship that comes here. This is why we need another ship. This ship is now, hopefully it's going to run a bit fuller, but we now need you to come into here. Yep. And I want you to load grain. 100% loaded. Yeah, we'll see how much we get on that. This is more future-proofing it, and then we want you to come in back over to here, and I want you to unload grain. Awesome. So we'll see how that goes, and it's probably going to take a year or two just to sort of see how it's balancing. But we're going to have 800 tons capacity there. Already got 94 tons of food in there, so that is excellent. This is looking very positive. How are you? You're quite full. You're doing good. Okay, we're going to chew through our grain now, so this is a good time to set this up. Okay, maybe I'm concerned about the vehicle, that we're not going to have enough vehicles in that. I've also started putting bitumen roads in this side of town. Okay, I don't think we need to do too much over here. Things are going pretty well. This is almost complete too. It's taken a long time. I have been slowly putting gravel in here as well, which is looking quite good. So farming wise, we're doing good. We're actually holding a little bit of excess in there. Okay. Ooh, this is an idea too. So eventually we will have a dedicated food, which will also come over here to pick grain up, which is just going to help things move along a lot faster, possibly. Do we have you are set up to do all of this, aren't you? And you've also got, okay, what's significant about you? Nothing. You're just different color. Okay, that is fine. Right, so we're looking good. So then, like, we also, I wonder how things are going over here. Okay, this is nowhere near done yet. So we're back to the situation now where we're just waiting for things to be constructed, which is fine. We are doing okay on fuel and bitumen. We're producing it, we're distributing it. We've got more oil than we can stick out. So we're now going to be selling this oil, which is excellent because we have this like a buffer here. So hopefully if we do get this running really well, then we shouldn't be seeing too many people, too much oil going to waste or them sitting there idle is what I'm trying to say. So that is good. I really want to get this town set up, but I haven't got food over here. How far away is the ship? Let's have a little look. I think this is probably where we're going to be the start next. Oh, are you loading food? Oh, you're here now. What, you got nothing on you? You got a little bit of food? Sometimes the pathing in this bit of area is weird. It always tries to sail through this little section here, which is definitely strange. So it's going to be heading over soon to this area of the town. So we're definitely going to get this set up before the winter, which will be really good for us. How is the fuel here? So we're doing really good on the fuel. So we're looking good. One thing that we're not really making, what are you loading up with? Oh, components. We're starting to get a bit of steel on here now, which is good. So once we get more people into the steel mill, we're going to be laughing. I'm really tempted to. Have we got people in this building? I just want to move people over there. We've got 7. Okay. So if we put you into this town, yeah, okay. I don't know what they're going to get up to, but that'll be interesting to see. We're definitely going to, we're going to see a dip in this area, but I will probably take, how are we doing with people over here? We're doing okay, actually. We haven't had any population dips, have we, in the last year? No, all up. That's good. This year is all up as well. Education, we're doing okay. And what I'm looking forward to is getting this education up. I do have plans to continue this. I want to spread this education around this area, and we're going to have one housing group here, possibly another one over there. Is my plans. But I think that's everything for this episode, guys. Things are going well. How's this ship doing first? Okay, we are making slow progress. So we're at the situation over this side where we just need more people. I think I'm going to run the game on until 1979. I'll probably bring us back about a similar time, so that we can hopefully this city will be in business by then, is what we're hoping for, which would be really good too. And we should see possibly something going on here. We can do this now. We will be assigning this a construction office here. Let's just, I will name these as construction office, and we will get a system set up so that we can deliver resources here until we have our storages set up. So on that note, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.